Hello everyone, Comrade Snake here. I have just gotten Brazen Chariots from the Battalion Combat series. So this is my unboxing video. I took the plastic off, but I've not actually opened the box yet. It's published by Multi-Man, game designer Jim Daniels, game developer D. Nessig. He's also the series designer, game research by Carl Fung. So this covers the late 1941 North Africa, especially around Tobruk. You can read all this yourself. Medium complexity, medium solitaire, suitability, 12 scenarios, 5 1 maps, six of them are 5 turns or less, and the whole thing here about rulebook. You know what? I'm actually going to double check to see if there's an updated rulebook online. I actually don't remember what the version is, so I may download the newer version and get that printed out at some point. But anyway, when almost 1,200 counters, sheets. So I've wanted to get into the Battalion Combat series for quite a while. I was kind of torn on which one to get first, other than I knew I didn't want to get Panzer's Last Stand or what's the one? Last Blitzkrieg? Is that the name of the first one? I think that covered the Ardennes Offensive, aka Battle of the Bulge. I decided we're trying to figure out what I want to do for one of the smaller ones. Ericourt is the most recent one that came out, which is supposed to be a good introduction. Then there's also that one that's about like Kasserine Pass in Tunisia, Baptism by Fire, that's it, and Brazen Chariots, which is one of the smaller ones. I decided to go for Brazen Chariots because I kind of want to do a North Africa thing. I considered Baptism by Fire, but it was also only the second one in the series, so then I thought, maybe go a little bit farther, but I considered Ericourt, but the subject matter wasn't as interesting to me, so I was trying to figure out what I want to do. I settled for Brazen Chariots. This is what I got. Let's open it up. I want to get into this game. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, so of course we got a little nice thank you note with another list of the contents from an MP. Ooh, this little a half sheet of paper with air points and replacement points by 5 scenario access replacement. Okay, well, sure, all right. Battalion Combat Series, Brazen Chariots. 2019. Is this the introductions? I don't think this is not the series rules, I don't think. I think this is the specific rules for this, or is it both? That I'm actually not positive about. And it looks like we have, the various scenarios. Well, let's find out. Let's keep diving in. We'll see what else we got. Or I can look at the contents, actually. 3 map sheets, 4 counter sheets, 1 rulebook, 1 Brazen Chariot. Okay, so this must be the specific rulebook. Okay. Ooh, first map sheet. Let's take a look. I see Egypt. Okay. Let's just take a little. I'm not going to forward all of it necessarily. We've got Libya. It's part of Libya. We got Bardum up here. Solemn, moving like right on the border with Egypt. So I can open up a bit more. Yeah, we're getting into that little like corner there. So you can see it's a pretty nice looking map. I like the road features, all of the ridges and everything. That's all very cool. We also got a turn record track for each different scenarios up here. That's nice. Okay. Ooh, first counter sheet. It's a little weird how they seem to have done this, but whatever. So we just different markers. So these are we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do they go up to? Yeah, they go up to. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8. So up to 8 over there. I don't know what all of these markers are. I know some of them, but not all of them. There's like artillery stuff, support, various support markers. So these are objective markers. So these are a lot of things that are needed for this system. But these aren't obviously they're not unit counters. They're things. I'll go at some point make a video, kind of like an intro, kind of explaining a little bit about how the game works. Obviously I haven't read the rules, but I know approximately. I've seen some videos and stuff and kind of gone over it a bit. So it's a very interesting game system, which is why I want to kind of get into it. This is map B. Looks like we're covering just a lot of desert and so many like weird towns and everything. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Oh, here we go. Another sheet. It's a little warped, but that's okay. Yep, we've got various units of different kinds, motorized and infantry, and motorized machine gun. Kind of Oasis unit. I don't exactly know what an Oasis unit is. I imagine some kind of basically security battalion. Yeah, we got different armor things, chips for different the banded formations. These must be, I'm assuming these darker ones are Africa Corps, or maybe Italians actually. Italians. So sorry, these are Italians. These I think are the Africa Corps, Germans. And then over here we have British/Commonwealth forces, I think is the darker brown. Would be my guess, 70th Infantry Division. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because these are all Africa and Africa, Panzer. Yes, okay. And then that's all the German ones. And then over here we Indian Brigade, Indian Division. I'm assuming Australian. Okay, yeah, so that's what we got, South Africa Division. Oh, here we go. We got the series rules. So like I said, I'll double check to see if there's a more updated one that I'd probably use, but let's see, how long is this rule book? Oh, these are nice full cover, like examples. 48, that's including these example pages, and ooh, that's a very nice chart of the sequence of play. That's cool, I like that a lot. Anyway, so we got quite a bit going on in here. In this book, 48 pages. It's pretty hefty, and there's a lot of not usual rules for how the game works, like from a typical war game. More markers, charts and tables. We've got engagement table, combat table, two types of combat tables. Barrage, retreats, snafu. This is for activating formations. Capability units, so it's things they can do, and etc. Okay, so we've got a lot going on there too. We got this map sheet with Tobruk on it. There's Tobruk. You can see a little, like, I'm guessing that's like supplies, airfields, more turn records. So I'm sure some of these only take place on 1 or 2 maps. Well, I know that because it said that on the thing, of course, on the back. But I'd be curious exactly which ones are which. Oh, crib notes. That's cool. That's very nice. They got a nice little like crib note sheet for probably things that you would commonly be looked up. That's very cool. I like that a lot. Oh, another sheet here. Looks like we got some more units of various kinds. South Africa, New Zealand. I wonder if that's SBS. I'm not exactly sure what SBSK is, actually. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not familiar enough with that. Some of those units at this part of the war in this theater. Forts, wire, mines, etc. Oh, breach. Breaches. So breaches through minefields, breaches through wire. Yep, support dropped. Temporary support dropped. Oh, very nice. And we got another thing of combat tables. And a couple of dice that are small and, well, they feel okay weight-wise, although I prefer, let's see. I prefer ones with rounded corner edges, so I'd probably use something else other than these, but that's still nice. They got a couple in there. Yeah, just another thing of charts and tables, which we've already seen. So that is Brazen Chariots. I'm very excited. I'm going to put this back in a more traditional way of having this stuff in, I guess. Just a way that makes more sense to me than having the bizarre 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, and it was a little strange. But yeah, I'll kind of pack it in like that. And that is Brazen Chariots. I can't wait to get this to the table. I may or may not make a video on it. We'll see when I get there, but it'll be some time before that anyway. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.